Chào mừng anh chị đã quay trở lại với chương trình Vin Talks, nơi chúng tôi chia sẻ hai mặt hàng chính là cà phê, mặt hàng đậu tương. Welcome to the podcast, Mr. Daniel. And this podcast is the first video in 2026. So we also wish our audience has a wealthy and a healthy year, host year. Although the Tết holiday, the market went now off, but the commodity market, like especially like the coffee and then the soybeans, still open, right? And in the last week, which commodity you want to discuss first?
Suppose you are Arabica, if you don't mind.
Okay, Arabica seem very berries, right? Although you also draw a flag. Is it considered as a flag? Yeah. And
yes, I consider as a flag, yes.
Yeah. And we had a very the lowest price since the last 4 months. So you think the berries still remain on the market, or any factor we can see on the chart can have the market reverse to the bull?
Yeah, obviously the market is making a pause because as we can see these two candles here on Wednesday and Thursday were like a bit positive or neutral candles, so it means the market is making a pause. It seems that it's a flag, but we never know, when the market is making a pause like that, it could be a reversal. However, you can see that there were few attempts to reverse the market, and they failed so far.
Yeah.
You can see it's a bearish. I would say it's a bearish market. Yes, since very clearly since 23rd October now, it's bearish. So there were, I would say, a kind of good attempt here to try to reverse, because before there was a bullish trend. So here, in fact, they just tried to resume the bullish trend, but they, in fact, was a bear flag. So the attempt to continue the bullish trend failed here, and I would say that the first big attempt to reverse this bearish market, which started on October 23rd, was here. You see?
Yes.
So here there was an attempt. They tried to reverse the market, but the maximum they could do is to go back to the previous high or previous low, lower high if you want. They could go back here. That's all. So they failed. Then there was a second attempt. The second attempt here, which became a flag as well, a bearish flag. And I would say the last attempt was here. So what I'm trying to show you is that in the bearish trend, basically we can consider, in my opinion, 3 attempts to reverse the market, which failed. Okay.
Yeah.
So is it the right one now? We don't know yet, of course. But it seems to be a very weak flag so far. And you can see after only 2 positive candles, the market already went negative on Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a bearish market with probably a new flag. And
the Trump, they just announced another tariff, right? Another tariff like 10% for all of the commodity market, for all of the export. And now after that, as he increased by 15, the market is quite complicated now. The news is quite mixed. So what do you think is so effect to the Robusta, the price in general?
yeah, so I think the Supreme Court of the US decided to go against Trump. In my opinion, I think the big problem is there. The big problem is not the tariff, is that the Trump didn't request the approval from the Congress. And now Trump is trying to using some tricks or the regulation which allow him to improve the. You can see, I would say yes. So, I cannot really analyze like Arabica because of course this one here in blue looks like a flag, but it was so long. It was so long. It was like I don't know, 15, 20 days, even almost 1 month. It was so long that I will not consider as a flag. So I think it was really a reversal. Unfortunately, the reversal didn't go high enough, maybe. The green candle, which is alone. Okay, and so it's no indication that this market is reversing and is still very strong bearish trend. You should go short in a trend, in a bearish trend. If we see a flag, eventually we can attempt a long position, but very careful to be very cautious. And try to start shorting the market as soon as possible again.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Because it's a bullish bearish trend, so we still prioritize the short position. But according to you, when you think it's about to have the flag, you also trade long. For my opinion, we can trade two sides for two different contracts. You know, calendar spread, right? For example, we can sell now is February, so we move to the trade the May contract and July contract, right? So the main trend we can short in the far month, like July contract, and if the market have any the sign of the reverse as a flag, you can go long for the make. So you can trade into two sides, and the risk very very small because you have two sides, long and short. So it's quite a safe strategy for the new trader or the trader they want to test the market whether the reverse is strong or not enough, and they still can make money from both sides. I think it's very very useful, and recently I also apply on both the coffee bean and the soybean market. It's like accumulated, you think? Yes. And
yes.
yes, because it keep sideways in the top, and it seems like the market for the fundamental view from my voice, my viewpoint. I think the market is still waiting for some news, because after maybe just 2 weeks, after 2 weeks, there's a strong increase in the soybean market, thanks to the Mr. Trump. He tweeted a lot about the ability of the China about to buy. But in the last Friday, when Trump announced another tariff, and even Trump and Mr. Sin, they about to
is that I if you want, I didn't recognize that was a flag. Okay, I didn't recognize, and I should have recognized it was a flag. So let's say the flag for me really appeared on Friday, but here from Friday 13 to Friday 20th, you have some indication that it's a flag, and I didn't see it. One of the indication is this three candle, one candle here, one candle here, and one candle here. You can see these red candles are alone. It's not two or three red candles. It's only one red candle. Okay, and it's what I call abnormal. It's abnormal candle, and it's already three. There were three in the market in the rally, and usually after that, you have a very high probability that the next bearish candle could be a flag. I just thought the market could continue going up because you see the market hit this band. And in fact, why I tell you I didn't analyze the market properly, because there is a pause. There is a pause which started here. But my analysis on Friday is that, okay, the market is resuming. The market is resuming. But when you have three red candles like that, alone, it's very high probability that the flag is coming up.
Oh, very strong. So I think the market will keep going up, and and I think so overall the market still go up. It's still on the bullish trend overall. Nothing like for the fundamental news. We're still waiting for the relationship, as an improvement between the relationship to China and the US, and more important, like the Brazil is harvesting now the soybean now, yeah, and they will export the soybean to the world, the new crop to the world in the next 1 month. I also apply the calendar spread, like I still sell the July contract for the soybean and share to our audience about our conclusion about today. Like we agree the bearish on the coffee market for both Robusta and Arabica, and for the soybean we agree on the bullish side. Okay, and now if we have any update, the audience can access to our group to update about the market recommendation from Mr. Daniel and Lily. And thank you for joining this podcast today, and see you next week.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye,
So
buddy.